Welcome to our channel. Today we how to withdraw from a 529 plan for K-12 expenses, full guide step by step clearly. To withdraw from a 529 plan for K-12 expenses, start by checking your state's regulations. Understand the specifics of your 529 plan, as each state may have different rules regarding withdrawals. Determine the eligible K-12 expenses, which typically include tuition for private or parochial schools. Review your 529 account balance to ensure you have sufficient funds for your intended withdrawal. Log into your 529 plan account through the provider's website or app. Locate the section for withdrawals or distributions within your account dashboard. Select the option for K-12 educational expenses when prompted. Enter the amount you wish to withdraw for K-12 expenses. Provide any required documentation, such as invoices or receipts from the educational institution, if requested. Choose how you would like to receive the funds, whether by check or electronic transfer. Confirm all details of your withdrawal request before submitting. Keep records of your withdrawal, including receipts for eligible expenses, for tax purposes. Monitor your account to ensure the withdrawal is processed correctly and timely. If you face any issues during the process, contact your plan administrator for assistance. After the funds are received, use them to pay for the qualified K-12 expenses. Remember to stay informed about any changes to 529 plan regulations in your state, as they can impact future withdrawals. Double-check the total amount you've withdrawn to ensure it aligns with your K-12 expense needs. Consider consulting a financial advisor if you have questions about the implications of withdrawals. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.